Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Quite an interesting group of those who we haven't seen in a while. BT, welcome back. Marin Yellis, it's good to see you both. Of course, Scobalts. You are not quite as long lost as the others, but you are, of course, welcome as well. I hope everybody's doing well. Obviously, I have not been around for the past week, so I am certainly pleased to be back. I was traveling for work, so, I did not have proper access to my computer, which, of course, is always tragic. Nobody likes that. But the trip was not too bad. It was certainly an interesting experience. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of ordinary office stuff. Let me get some music going here. So, let me not blast the ears out. So, I wasn't really sure what game I wanted to play next. Obviously, last time I was streaming, I finished up The Evil Within, which was quite good. But I didn't want to jump straight into The Evil Within 2. I'm going to, do something else for a while. But having been gone for the week, I didn't really sit down and figure out what my next course of action was. So I'm still thinking on that. But today, I thought I'd do something that I'd kind of been trying to find a time to do for a while, because I thought it would be fun. So, obviously, you can see in the title, we're going to be making some, what I've now called Fan.bits. Well, so, Scobalts, on your nice long JRPG suggestion, that's... honestly, a JRPG feels like a good place to go. The problem is I can't actually do a really long JRPG right now because in the middle of December, I'm taking a trip to Australia for like a whole month, partially to see Stella, by the by. But I don't want to jump into any big lengthy game that will span that time period. And so for this next like month and a half, I need to find smaller things to do so that I don't just abandon a game halfway through. So I have done a Titanfall 2 campaign previously. I think that was on Twitch before I was saving my VODs, BT. I do love Titanfall 2, and honestly, I might do it again anyway. Now that you mention it, honestly, I might do it anyway. Because it's not on YouTube, and boy, Titanfall 2's campaign is really, really good. So, maybe I'll just do it again anyway. Because it's just such a good campaign. So, as I was saying, so Fan.bits. So, for those that have been around lately, specifically when I was talking to Moo, our new YouTube streamer friend, you may know that I first experimented with her model in making a minimalist sort of model representation of her model as, how convenient timing, one of these little guys, my orbits. Are the, canonical mascot of the channel. And so I made one for her, which is this little guy here. I didn't add physics to it because I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with them. But yes, the bits, orb.bits are these guys. And so this is what I call the fan.bits. And so I did one for Moo, and I thought it would be fun to just, on stream, take a few of my, favorite streamers, and then, take the core elements that can be translated in sort of a minimalist fashion into a little guy like this, and we'll, see where we go. The sort of, core elements that I stick to are, obviously we're using sort of the key colors from their model and their design. They'll all have one of the orbs as their sort of midpoint, and then we'll use the shapes that I have available of a moderate number to sort of give their general shape. And then each one I want to at least have a particle system. So like the Moo bit here has a... Where's the particle system? Oh, here it is. So yeah, so it's got a little particle system going on. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing. Other than that, we'll be chatting and hanging out and doing the thing. Partially about, like, my work trip. What I can talk about, obviously. Because there were a couple things that were decidedly interesting that came up. So I went to New Jersey is where I went. Yeah, Stella's would just be a pile of tentacles. You are not wrong. So I went to New Jersey. I didn't really do anything interesting in New Jersey. I just went to an office. But I will say their office was pretty rad, simply because they had a freaking on-staff chef that made breakfast and lunch every day we were there. And like no joke, making lunch. Like one of the days there was like seared ahi tuna. Another day there was salmon. You know, they're making cheesesteaks. I mean, at the same time, there was like 6 or 7 things. Every day had like 2 soups for lunch, salad. There was like pasta salad, making like all kinds of stuff. And it was real nice to just not have to worry about it. Granted, you know, company would have been paying for my meals anyway, so it's like, you know, whatever. But boy, it's nice to not have to like leave to get food. You just go do the thing. So that was cool. Aside from that, first and foremost, though, let's get going on our first fan bit. And so, if you're paying attention, you may see here. I'm afraid, Scobalts, I can't reveal that information. It would reveal too much about where I am and what I'm doing. A lot of the tech sector is like that, though. A lot of tech places provide a lot of amenities like that. So the first fan bit that we're going to do is, honestly, we're going to start with several hololive streamers, because those are some of my favorite ones to watch. I don't know how long each one of these will take. If I get through those, then we'll move into some indie ones too. But first and foremost, we'll do a few hololive ones. And the first one, my favorite hololive streamer, which is Aki Rosenthal. That's who we're going to do. So we've got to find, first and foremost, a good reference image. Specifically so that I can pull the colors out. That's the most important thing. I know what Aki looks like. I just need the actual, like, colors. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I could use... Okay, I'm actually going to use this one for the color, perhaps? Oh, wait. This one will work. This one will work. Open image in new tab. Thank you. Oh, it's so tiny. That's fine. We don't need it to be huge. Save. All right. Now. Oh, no. That's the full damn screen. Hold on now. Okay. So now let's wrangle us this image into GIMP. It's not very big, but that's fine. Because what we need out of this is colors. And so that's fine. Okay, so let's first, okay, get, oh, why are you so big? Alright, let's grab the core from this one, so that it'll be the same size. Paste child. You are not the same size. Oh, the cockroach vshoujo talent. I haven't seen too much about her. I know what she was before, let's say. I'm glad to see that she is back, you know. It's sort of interesting to see K9. I don't... K9, is that a different one? I haven't, honestly, I don't keep as good a track of vshoujo. I do like Haruka. I like Haruka a lot. I do like Iron Mouse quite a bit. But the others I have not been keeping nearly as good a track of. I kind of just like wait for the clips to roll through, and I end up with a lot better of a clip machine, sort of feeding my YouTube algorithm from hololive. Like, I watch a lot of the clips still of the vshoujo when they come up. Okay, yeah. Okay, that was the guy. I knew the guy came about, but I had not kept track of that one at all. Okay, why are you so much bigger over here? Okay, yeah, that's why. Let's cut down on size here. Okay. So now we're going to have to copy. Well, actually, let's just duplicate this. Duplicate. Okay. And this is going to get renamed to Akibit, because we're also going to need all of the materials for Aki. Yeah, it does make me wonder, since, you know, they're all coming from Niji Sanji, it makes me wonder about what limitations or, you know, like, hindrances Niji Sanji seems to keep putting in place, just because, like, so many of them are coming away from that it's interesting to see. But, you know, I mean, it's none of my business, but it still makes me curious. Just rename some of these, as we're going to have to make colors. Okay, so I think what I did with Moose, and what I think generally is going to work well, is to use the sphere as the sort of hair color, because I think that's a good place to put the hair color. So we're just going to color pick the hair, and we're gonna go grab our HTML notation. Oh, so that, yeah. Niji Sanji sounds like maybe it's kind of a place to almost exclusively, like, advertise for you, sort of? Because, like, doesn't sound like they're doing all that much to assist you. Because there was another one, wasn't it, was it Mika? Mika also mentioned how she had some goals that just didn't seem feasible, and so she was retiring soon too from Niji Sanji ID. And so it seems like maybe it's kind of a regular issue that they just don't like they're you know, siphoning funds from you to help you, like, get noticed, but then, like, not really helping you with projects. But that's all speculation, of course. I don't know anything about it, but it does kind of seem that way, which is a shame, you know, but it got them where they are now, and then it got them into vShoujo, so, you know, I guess worked out in the end. So another thing that was pretty interesting that came up during my trip there. So we went to dinner one night at a pizza place. It looks like any sort of, like, typical pizza place. A lot of, like, wood, you know, long sort of beer hall style tables, like very family friendly or whatever. You get pizzas, all kinds of stuff. They had beer and alcohol and whatever, but, like, just pizza place. But it turns out that, like, after hours, the place turns into a club, and it's like a huge, like, thing in the area where people are talking about there being, like, lines, like, down the street waiting to get into the club. And I'm like, it doesn't look like a club. It looks like a pizza place. Like, why is there a pizza place club, and why does everybody go there? Which became increasingly confusing because when you talk about the place, everybody first asks about, oh, did you go when it was a club? And then immediately thereafter comes up, oh, did you know that the place has, like, a roofie problem? Like, it's known for lots of people being roofied at the club. And, like, what's really remarkable is that apparently people are not being roofied for the traditional reason, you could say. Apparently this stupid pizza place club has this huge rash of people getting roofied and then just pickpocketed. Like, just people freaking... No, like, people roofie the drinks. Like, once it's a club, people roofie the drinks, and then once you're loopy, they just yoink, they just pick your pockets and then just bounce. Like, it was so bizarre, specifically because everybody knows it happens, apparently. Like, everybody knows it happens, and everybody still goes to the roofie club. I was like, why is this happening? What is going on? What a bizarre place. I had no idea what to take from this. It was very strange. I mean, yeah, at least it's not the other thing is accurate. It is better than the other thing, but also just like, what? It was very strange. Very, very strange. All right, hold on. I'm grabbing another reference image. Open image, new tab. One that is slightly bigger. Save it. I'll take the blame. Save. A bit of a thumb. Give me this. Oh, it's bigger. Image. Fit canvas to layers. Thank you. Okay. That's a little better for me to be able to see. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do for Aki, we've got the sphere as her hair color, or thereabouts, as close as it can be when I'm working in neons. Hey, Marianellas, it has been a while. It's good to see you. The main things I think I want to sort of get are, like, I want to add these guys. Like these little guys on the tops, and then maybe the little hair guys. I'm not sure. And I think that's what I'm gonna work out. Oh, you know what? Good question. The pizza was actually, like, it was good, but also like bizarre. Like it was a very obviously it was a really bougie pizza place. Let's just put it that way, okay? It was extremely bougie. You know, you're not going there for pepperoni pizzas. You're going there for margarita pizzas and your arugula pizzas and your freaking whatevers. So they were good. There was one standout, I will say, that was very good, but also like extremely unexpected, because when I looked at the menu, I actually initially just like ignored it. Like I wrote it off because I was like, oh, that's weird. It was a prosciutto pizza. Prosciutto pizza's fine. A-okay. It was the other stuff that they put on the prosciutto pizza that made me immediately be like, nah, I don't want that. But we got one for the table anyway because I didn't care. Like, I wasn't paying, so, you know, people were just ordering things. And so, like, we got one of the prosciutto pizzas, and on the prosciutto pizza was also a bit of almonds, which, whatever, grapes, and also honey. It was, like, it was a bizarre pizza, but it actually, like, the end result, despite what you may expect from that list of things, yeah, like like shaved almonds, very thinly sliced, thin almonds, grapes, and honey. Despite that weird list, it was actually really, really good. It ended up being the really good, like, sweet and savory sort of mix that I did not anticipate even a little bit. So, you know, worked out. It's pretty good, despite the seeming absurdity of the thing. Let's see here. Where's my... There we go. Put that in there. Creatively. Yeah, that's pretty much it. As long as it tastes good. And it surprisingly did. I did not anticipate that. Let me see here. We're using our little reference here. We're trying to make the little wingalings. Oh, it's gone. That's very unhelpful. Is that big enough? Yeah, I think that's good. Where is that on? Thereabouts? There. Got 45, 45, negative 45. Whoa, relax. You're moving real freaking quick here. Thank you. Okay. Bam. Slight horn ear things. It's not quite the right shape, actually. Technically, they should be four-sided, but I have three-sided handy, so that's what we're going to work with. I can always replace it later, because they're in the right place, at least. And so then, under these, we will use these guys. It's huge. You need to relax. Oh, hold on. This way. Alright, alright. Nope. That's the one we want. Longer. Is that big enough? I don't know if that's big enough. Here's our reference again. It'd be a lot easier if I could see multiple sides of her freaking head. If it was not a, 2D image. If I had a 3D model to actually look around at, it'd be a lot easier. But these are little dancing ear guys. I think I want these to be a bit bigger. Well, conveniently, since this is a child, it now just changes the size. I don't know if they just have handy reference sheets. Let me see out here. Doll reference sheet. Is there one on the fandom, perhaps? No, not that I see. Gallery? Hold on, that might help. Hey, well, there's a concept illustration. They're only sort of reference sheets. Like the concept art. Yeah, it's a pretty indie thing to, like, post up the full-blown ref. Or more specifically, I guess it's kind of like a... they usually do the concept art. And it looks like it's a more recent thing. The thing about Aki is that she's one of the first gens, so, like, the start of her streaming career is, like, quite some time ago. And so they didn't have the same, like, systems in place and procedures to sort of, like, get them going and, like, get them everything they need off the bat. Yeah, I really don't have an alternate perspective on the ear things. Fortunately, I've seen them enough that I kind of know what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, what I will say is that I think... hold on, let's pull that out. I think I want that to be one... I want that another set of degrees down. I actually probably want them somewhere in between, in all reality. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's in the right ballpark, I think. Values. Yes, it just worked. I love it when it just works. That's the best. Okay. So got the little guys, which these will be pretty amusing if whenever I actually do apply physics to, because the whole point of her shtick is that these little waggly guys, which are called her pata sensors. I don't know why I know these things. I just remember them. They wiggle a lot in interesting fashion, and honestly in such a fashion that I'm not actually sure what facial expressions they're tied to. Like a lot of indie models, you'll notice those sort of like extra stuff like ears or whatever are a lot of times tied to blinking. I don't think these are quite tied to blinking. I'm not sure what makes them like go up and down. It's just like they're really hard to sort of pin down on what makes them like waggle about, which of course makes them far more interesting to me, because if you can easily identify what is making things happen, then it's like, well, and now I understand and I can move on with my life. But these I can't manage to pin down, so this amuses me. Okay, so those are in the right place. Let's get some materials for them. These are pretty white. Let me drop her this guy. How white is? Oh, yep. All right. It is a pure friggin' white. That's white, baby. That's as white as white can be. This is Unity that we're working in, not Blender. I'm not very good at Blender. I'm much better at Unity. I use it occasionally. What else is causing coloration? Why? Oh, nope, that's pretty white. Okay. Okay, so that's got the white, and then we need the pink. What color actually is that? That's a pretty strong pink. Let's just call this Pulse 1. Pulse, pink. So we make it the pink, and then we actually drag this down a little ways. Then we apply it to the emission. Oh, balls. For some reason, you cannot add the emission values. RGB. This is not... Ooh, there we go. That's what I want. 253. 253 49 159. That's pink. That's some pink. Alright, one. I don't know how that's gonna look. Boy, that goes real white. Okay, that's too much intensity. Oh, I don't need the intensity, actually. I forgot. Can I undo? Did I undo too much? I undid too much. Oh, I did. Can I redo? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we can. This is still not quite right, though. Okay. We just have to key it in like a freaking pleb. It's fine. 159. Alright, now we apply there. Damn, that goes so white with intensity. I gotta tone down that intensity. Good God. Let's just tone it back. Tone it back. It's too much. Okay, so then these are just white, but I don't know if I want it to just be white. I mean, if I want to be accurate, I guess I gotta make it just white. Ah, it's so flat, it's so blinding. I guess I could give it an outline. Ooh, that's a little harsh. Let's outline. In the gray space. I don't know. Does that work? I mean, I guess it works. It's not so bad. All right. That's looking in the right ballpark. Okay, so what was the thing that I also mentioned? Possibly doing the two in the back. Which, looking at it now, I think will be necessary. I don't think there's enough happening just yet. Do I still have the Taurus? I do still have a Taurus. Okay, so let's make a new hair. I think these are called Ikes. That's a big ass Taurus. That's not what we need. Shrink it down. Tone it back. Yank this down. We'll rotate it. Yeah, that feels about right. Okay. We're gonna move you guys back. Excellent. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to make it slightly smaller. Ah, there's the z-axis. That's the axis I actually want to make a lot smaller. One. Okay. I want to do that to this one too. I'll mash that in there a little bit better. Okay. Duplicate this. 8. 8. Take this guy. Oh wait, that's not gonna work, is it? Oh wait, it will. That value goes here. Now it's perfectly even on either side. Let's see. This is 1. I guess this should be 2. Copy that. rename this to Pulse Peak 2. So another thing that happened, one, on my trip, I got freaking plane delayed both ways. That was very annoying. I was extremely dissatisfied with this outcome. Not a fan. So I flew by Southwest, and I had... Man, Southwest is such a, like, crapshoot, because I had a very different experience going there than coming back. Because going there, I was on one of the older planes, just an old 737, whatever. And those seats are so damn small. They're so damn small. Like, you are just mashed in there. Like, you have more space on a bus. And it was not ideal. However, on the way back, I was on one of the new 737-800s. The new planes are where it's at, man. If you can be confident that you're on one of the new planes, that is a much better experience. For frickin' sure. Unfortunately, I don't know if you can ever actually be confident that that's where you're at, which is a bummer. Why does that pulse so bright? That's fine. We can figure that out later. But yeah, going there was no fun. Not ideal. However, it was pretty amusing because on the way back, I did get to see some delightful, like, karmic retribution come about on some asshole in the line who just decided to not obey the rules. Like, he just, like, threw his shit on the security line and just, like, cut in, like, as far forward as he could, despite, like, because I put my stuff on the security belt. And so, like, I was keeping track of it as it got to the machine, and then I went and got in the line for the freaking scanner, because that's the way it works. This asshole just throws it on the back and is just like, well, time for me to get in the goddamn line. And he was, like, way up front. The thing was that he went through the scanner, and then the dude checking, you know, stuff as it went into the like, luggage scanner was like, hey, whose stuff is this? I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that guy who just went through. And he was like, oh, well. So then I go through, like, right after I say that, come out the other side and start gathering my stuff. I see Captain Asshole here, like, waiting at the belt, like, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? And I see him, like, start yelling at the TSA agent. And I'm pretty sure that since he abandoned his shit on the belt, he just took it off the belt. So now he was in the airport with no stuff. And I was like, yeah, you can just go freaking suck it, bro. It was extremely satisfying. Yes, that is what you get, you dickhead. It was sweet, sweet karmic retribution. It was so deserved. I was just like, bro, we are in this together. You do not need to... Well, it was especially annoying because I got in line behind him because he's just there. But then he had to, like, jump out of line to go keep moving his stuff, like, along the belt, because it's just like the rollers before it gets to an actual belt that catches. So, like, you have to manually push them along the belt. And so he was like, he jumped out of line. So, like, I stepped forward, and then he, like, came back. He's like, oh, excuse me, and, like, gets back in front of me. And I was like, whatever. I'm not really here to yell at you or fight because I'm literally one person behind going through the belt. Like, I got an hour and a half before my flight. I don't give a shit. I'm not here for a confrontation. But boy, was it satisfying to see him get on the other side and then just be like, tough shit, man. Your stuff's not here. Deal with it. It's like, haha. Glorious. Extremely satisfying. sphere. Boop. It's enormous. Oh, you know what? I don't want you to be here. I need it as part of this 3D object sphere. It's still enormous. We're getting in the ballpark here. 2. Oh. Excellent. We copy this. We shuffle over to this guy. We paste. And then we... give me that. No. Give me the whole thing. Copy component. Wait. You're supposed to be a subunit of this guy. Get in there. Paste component values. Oh, yeah. All right, now it's time, and we got to get the green color. Now we need the green. Where's my tools? There they are. Give me this guy. Okay. Let's duplicate this guy. Rename that full screen 3. Color, pull the color down, go to emission color, 139, 239, 60. Pop that in there. Oh, I don't. Oh, I'm gonna have to flip that around. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Rotate. This is gonna get awkward. What does this need to do? It goes that way. If I want it to go outward, that means I gotta go 90 degrees this way. Oh no. Not the whole thing, just you. Okay. But now I need to... This one? Yeah, it is. Sick. Give me those component values. In you go. Paste component. Oh, what are you doing over there? How did that happen? What the devil? No, that's what I want. Paste component values there, not the torus. Sick. Look at it work. Works perfect. Well, I'm glad your cat's okay. Okay. Glad he has been recovered from the bed. Was it like it's like under the covers or like in like under the bed frame? I'm sure the cat was happy to be in bed if it was, you know, just the blankets and stuff. You might not have been as happy about it. Oh, and inside the mattress. Well then, that's a whole different issue. That is certainly a problem. Okay, hold on a second. These guys, I need need a different mesh for these. I need the bigger borders. There we go. That's looking a little better. Is this the biggest one I have? I think that's the biggest one I've got. All right, these are approximately correct. We're doing all right. No, not pulse white. Where's just the flat white? Flat white. God, that's bright. I might have to tone that down because it's so goddamn bright. When I don't have any shading on my whites, they're just blinding. It's fine. We'll manage. Okay, so that's what we want out of. You know what? Those are too high because you can't actually see them. Oh no. You need to be child into this. You need to be child into this. Now they're all a unit. Yep, they are. A little bit further out. So let's 1, 1, 2, 5. And then what does this look like? Shoot. Is that gonna be like way off? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that is not. Is this what I want? 0.1, and then 0.125. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I need to rotate these guys. So that I can see more from the front. Hey, that looks about right. Close enough for government work. Although they actually should probably be bigger. Just this guy. Ah, shoot. Just this guy. 8. 8. Why are your values so weird? All right. Great. I think we have the general shape. You know, the one thing that we are lacking is some of the blue of the eyes. We've got the right accent colors. We're just... She does have sort of... Here, so this is what I'm looking at. So, like the blue happening here and down here is relatively significant part of the design. Not really quite sure how to incorporate that with the methodology I'm using. You know what? Maybe we don't worry about it. We're going minimal impressionistic here. We don't need to worry about it too hard, I guess. What we do need, however, we do need some particle systems now. X particle system. And I think I have an idea for this. That, because what we're gonna do, I think, is you'll notice, like in the hair up here, we have these like little diamond shapes. I think I'm gonna try to make some like sparkles that sort of match those, as well as I think I'm gonna try to make the hair that comes out of the bottom here also a particle system. So she's gonna have 2 particle systems. But I think that's what we're gonna do. Because you see, we've kind of got these little sparkles. Maybe I can incorporate the blue into the sparkle as well. Maybe that'll work. Okay. So let's get that going. Okay, particle system. Where the hell are you? What are you doing? Emission 1 for now, just so that I can watch. Shape. Let's see. Should it be just a flat circle or a sphere? Does it need to have depth? I feel like it should have depth. Maybe a hemisphere? Maybe that's what we do. 1, 2, 2. That's far too large. Fine. Alright, let's do more up here. 1, 1. Alright. It's little now. So let's move it forward just a bit so that it's on the front. Then we need to give radius thickness 0.2 and 3. That's 3. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Now, no speed. Are we... Okay. So we've got stuff already working. That's the sort of thing we're looking for. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now we need a material. Not a material. Yeah, it's a material. Specifically a particle style material. I should have something in this shape roughly already. Amidst my many sorts of particles. We got hearts, we got stars, we got horseshoes. We don't actually have horseshoes, but we do have hearts and stars. Nor do I think we have clovers or blue moons, but I'm sure I could find some. This twinkle's not quite right. Let me see. I mean, this one's in the ballpark, but I thought I had something a little more, like, legitimately diamond-shaped. I mean, I got a hexagon, so I have leaves. got a plus for some reason. Aha! Rhombus. Perfect. I choose you, Rhombus. Although I'm going to have to go adjust this. I'm sure, yes. I need you to be standard. Base particle, standard unlit. Actually, maybe we do just want it to be opaque. We don't really need it to be transparent. I mean, that seems fine. Yeah. Why not? We'll just make the damn thing opaque. We don't need to see through it. They're the sparkle, like, they're solid objects on Aki's hair, so that's fine. Okay. Back to our, okay, I needed, everybody chill. I got stuff expanded into every which way here. Where was I working? Down here. Let's see, start rotation 90. Yeah, there we go. Ah, right. That's why opaque's not gonna work, because it's gonna show the black. Hold on a second. Come back here. I need you not opaque. Cut out. Fixed it. Whoops. I forgot about that. Okay. Let's see. Start. Size. Let's do a random between two constants. So 0.5 or 0.05. 0.15. So we have sort of differences in sizes. Then we are going to need size over lifetime. Now let's open the editor so we've got a little more space to work. Let's see, what gives us a nice sparkle appearance? Key 1.5, and this guy goes back down to 0. Let's see, I think that would appear a little more sparkly if we just cut down the lifetime to 2. Or even just 1. I mean, it's approximately a sparkle. Color, random color, and we want this color should be this one, which is 8EF3C. Ah, thank you. I'm a big fan of the music as well. It's all Monster Cat music, as you can see down here, that I have sort of hand-picked and add to my library list over time, because there are just a shit ton of songs from Monster Cat Not all of them are to my liking. None of them are particularly bad. They're just like not my cup of tea in general. But I have carefully curated all of my stuff. Let me see here. Come back here. Give me this color again. This color. Crab raves, babe. You know, nothing wrong with a good crab rave. So then we are going to... Now we need to grab the right blue? I guess. I mean, it feels like I should just grab the jacket blue? Is it the same blue? I mean, it's obviously not quite the same blue as the eye. There's a really light blue, super light blue. Wow, that's actually purple. Damn. That's complicated. What the hell color are your eyes, Aki? Why are they so goddamn complicated? This is why I don't draw. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I mean, they come off as blue, but no point in it is blue. Do I use the purple? Are her eyes purple? Maybe they're purple. I guess I could take the deep purple. All right, well, hold on. Back to the internet. Let me see if I can find something ridiculously high res to give me a good color to grab. That's not high res, that's tiny. Who knew this would be so hard? You just need a damn color. Alright, hold on. Wait, hold on. There's like way more images here than I gave credit for. What the heck? What the heck? Damn, that's a lot of pictures. Like 200 pictures on the fandom. Good God. Alright, hold on. Now I'm into distinctly not Aki. What happened here? Get me out of here. Mistakes have been made. Hold on, maybe this is a good idea. Hold on. Maybe this one will work. Hold on, we got a live one. Oh, it's big. Alright, this might work. This is a drawn one. Yeah, alright, they're purple. Dim eyes purple. Well, let's take that color then. Somewhat minimize that. Okay. Okay, so now the issue is that... oh, you know what? Hold on. What we want to do is actually give some variance to the lifetime. 0.5, 1.5. Now we need to vary the emission. Give it some randomness. Nice game session. What are you playing? What have you been looking forward to? right, now that might be a little too sparkly. Let's tone that down a bit, shall we? Minecraft? Hey. That is a nice, comfy night in. I've been playing a little bit of City Skyline 2 on the subject of sort of peaceful nights in. And I've had a pretty good time with it. I know a lot of people have been talking about performance issues, but I haven't really run into too many yet. Granted, my city is not huge. It's still quite tame by all standards. Yeah, all right. I can do that. But it's a good time. Those games are not my favorite games, but I like dabbling with them when they're like fresh, which is great that it's free on Game Pass, essentially. The City Skyline, that is. Because I don't get as into games that have no meaningful end, which Minecraft certainly kind of falls into as well, that there's not an end to it. And so, like, I like them for a while, but, you know, eventually I like to be able to conclude a game, and those I just kind of trail off. Hello, Chris? Create? I don't know how you pronounce your name, but welcome. We're mucking about in Unity at the moment. I hope you are having a good evening. Oh, you know. You can't... What? You can't just say yes. I said two things. Was it Chris or Create? Which one was yes? You're killing me. The delay has betrayed us. I can't be confident in your response. 2. Create. Nice. You know what? I'm actually kind of pleased that I managed to piece that together. Well, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. All right. We got some sparkly guys now. I like that. All right, we don't have to go crazy here. This will be fine for now. Let me just wing this out of the way. We're just dabbling in some minimalist stuff. I don't need to freaking break my back to make this like perfect. Okay, the other thing though we do need is we're gonna need a additional particle system to emulate the hair coming out of the ice down here. Effects, particle system. That is exactly the incorrect direction. In fact... Oh, you've subscribed. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Always happy to have a new face amongst chat. Okay, so this is going to be hair system. All right, come back here now. All right, this should be relatively straightforward. We just have to make it much, much smaller. Show me shape, please. 21. Nope, way smaller. Smaller still. Even smaller. Okay. Now we're talking. And angle 0. Straight shot. Thanks for stopping in, Create. You have a good one. You know, on the subject of really nothing. Apropos of nothing, I should say. Halloween's coming up. Yeah, next week. Does anybody have any plans for that? What are people making happen? Potato is a delicious food. in many of its form. I like sweet potatoes generally better than potato. Potato's pretty good in a lot of cases, honestly. I don't know, man, sweet potatoes, ooh, good sweet potato that, like, I really like the sweet potatoes that are, like, committed to actually being sweet. You know, now that's a segue, actually. So, at one of the airports that I was going through, the Philadelphia airport specifically, actually, we stopped at a restaurant that was actually a restaurant that just happened to be in the airport rather than like a shitty airport restaurant. And they had some like killer fries and sweet potato fries. The sweet potato fries were so good. They were like, they committed to the sweet because they've put like brown sugar on them. And then they actually served them with an apple cinnamon dipping sauce. Ooh, those were like, that was freaking straight candy. It was real good. I was a fan. Seen the FNAF movie. I have seen mixed opinions of the FNAF movie. I'm not really interested in the FNAF movie, so I have no attachment kind of whatsoever in any which way. I hope you have a wonderful time, however. Let's see. 3, start speed 2. Okay, that's a little better. Start size 0.5. 2. Let's see here. Okay, what we're gonna try to do. Where are my layers? I want to hide this one. All right, let's see. How can we emulate that shape a little bit? Because we want it to go out and then kind of bunch back in a little bit. Should be some ways that we can do that. What was the trick that I was doing previously? Is it the velocity over lifetime? Well, that's pretty wild. That's not what you want to see. Nobody wants to be getting a terror suspect warning on Discord or anything. Although I feel like if you're getting a terror suspect warning on Discord, it's probably a scam, because I can't imagine what sort of communication would be taking place over Discord around terror suspects. Okay, so I think this is going to be radial curve. All right, so we're going to be building up a little bit. Okay, now you're just too damn big. Let's shrink this down so I can see. Add key in the middle. Okay. What are we looking at here? So we've got starts, goes out, comes back in. So then we want... Oh, he was showing the Spider-Verse movie. I don't know. That's still feeling a little bit like a little suspect. Do I want negative? Positive. Okay, so it starts going out, and then I want this to be way more negative. Oh, shoot. Right. We're in the right ballpark here. Not totally sure. I mean, sort of. We're sort of in the right ballpark. Maybe this needs to be a little more mild. Oh, you know, I guess I could just do this the easy way and say, give it a bit of an angle. And then make the radius a little bit smaller. Just ever so slightly. I need them to bunch back up. They're really not bunching for me. Could you bunch better? Add a key. -2. How about that? We don't go over 1. Constant. 2. And then we set it to the curve. There we go. All right. Now that's looking a little better. I do want it to start smaller, though. Dial this back a little bit. Hey, that's looking a little more like hair. I mean, as soon as we give it, say, a shit ton of emission, and then we can give it, well, first and foremost, we do need to actually give it, well, all right, well, that's a little bit, more spicy there, Yellis. That's a little spicy. All right, let's see here. We need just like fuzzy sort of particle for hair. Like, I mean, like this guy. Start color. I need hair again. I guess I should actually get this specific color. You know what? I might need to go to this, duplicate that, rename hair particle, and then we're gonna move this to Yaki bit. Like that again. Now let's go to Aki. Hello? Hello? Air system. Thank you. Apart. Okay. And this is the same currently, but I actually want this albedo at like 0. Okay, well maybe not 0. Can I give him a... I don't think I want you to be going so fast. Okay, well, now that that's the case, I do actually have to adjust this instead. Whoa, 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 you're freaking out. Chill out. I need that to be longer. Which can be accomplished with lifetime. There we go. And then we want color over lifetime. Give it a nice fade out towards the end. Let me set that to pre-warm. Let me simulation space world. I mean, hey, that's in the ballpark. I think you can adjust the sizing just a little bit. I think I can make that 5. Can I affect gravity? Where do I... External forces? No. Oh, wait. Gravity multiplier. Gravity multiplier. 0.01. Oh, that's too much. That's... Goddamn, gravity. Why are you so strong? Okay, that's better. Gravity's going crazy there. Jesus. Copy this. Stick it on the other side. Copy component. Paste component values. Are you just in the right place now? Yeah, it is. All right. Hey, that's approximately Aki. I'll take that. I think that's worked out pretty good, actually. Can I get the sparkles going too? Nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with these still, but for now at least, it can hang out with the Moo bit. Hockey bit complete. Don't mind those. There. Oh, Aki's much more contained than the Moo bit. Moo bit's all over the damn place. Maybe I should make some of these bigger then, actually. Nah, looking at it, maybe these should be made larger. Give it a little bit more oomph. Exaggerate it just a little bit. There. Alright. These guys we can make a little bigger. Oh, Lord. What has happened? They're all lopsided. Can we fix that with the rest of this? Yes, we can. Alright, it's fixed. There. That's better. Make them all similar. You know, those should actually be angled, like, the other way, but you can't actually see them all properly. Like, it actually doesn't make any sense for what is visible on these guys. It's like they're... I guess that does kind of make sense. So they're angled... actually angled. That way. More angled like that. So then to fix this, these need to be a little bit bigger so that they're more visible off on the sides. Maybe a little stubbier. Yeah, okay. I can't leave well enough alone. I just have to keep poking and prodding until I'm like happy with it. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Occupant complete. All right. Next up, I think I'm going to do Fuamoko. I have enjoyed Fuamoko recently. I mean, obviously they have not been streaming for terribly long. But I also think that their bit might end up pretty interesting. So let's duplicate Occupant. Now this is Fuamoko bit. Let's move you over here. Maybe we can get a proper reference sheet for Fuamoko. That would be extremely convenient. To the internet. Fuamoko reference sheet. Alright, promising. Can I get both of them on a single sheet? Or am I gonna have to deal with two separate sheets? I'm gonna have to deal with two different sheets. 1, 2, 3, damn, that's high res. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is a whole new ball game with these two. I don't know why one is a different image size than the other, but I'm not going to worry about it. All right. Now let's hide these. Wrangle these two bad boys in here. Keep. Image. Canvas to layers. Hey, Fumlick, how's it going? I've seen your comments on the videos. I appreciate those. It's nice to know that somebody's looking back on the VODs. But welcome. Sorry about your headphones. Assuming you can hear any of this. I don't know if you're running through speakers or whatever, but if you can't, at least you can see my mouth moving. And welcome. today we are poking about with... Well, thank you. I appreciate that greatly. We're messing about with making little fan-bits, as I'm calling them, of sort of minimalist approximations of other VTubers in my style. So we just finished up the Aki bit for Aki Rosenthal, which if you are unfamiliar with what Aki looks like, it is that, no, not that one, this one. This is Aki, and so you can see we have approximated Aki. You know, we've approximated Aki in a little bit form here. Honestly, I think it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with how that shaped up. And so now we are moving on to Uemoko, which I think should be a pretty entertaining one to do, simply because there's 2 of them. And so I just copied my Aki bit here to get going. So we're gonna delete all of these guys. And so we're gonna have to duplicate this. So this is the Ua bit core, and this is the Moko bit core, and this is gonna be... I think I'm gonna have them conjoined, perhaps? But like, just a little bit. I'm not sure how that's going to look with the rim lighting I use. Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. It looks a little bit weird with the rim lighting, so I might not be able to do that. I might have to separate them fully. Yeah, no worries, Fumlick. Let's see. Okay, now we need to duplicate this. I did not need this, this. Yes. It should be unchanged. It is unchanged. You know what? Actually, before I get too far into this, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. So I will be back momentarily. I'm not going to put the BRB screen up. I'm just going to step away for a moment just so that you can continue to enjoy the music as it trolls through. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Merely a brief step away. I gotta get my hands back on. Okay, give me a second. So I asked about Halloween. Marinellis mentioned going to the FNAF movie. What about anybody else? Anybody else got exciting or interesting things going on for Halloween? Anybody fans of Halloween, or just another day for some of you? Honestly, my highlight for Halloween, yeah, you're just staring at the dark balls. You'll deal with it. The highlight for me is actually my work day, because very specifically because I work remotely, so you know I work digitally with so many. But for Halloween, for the last year, I guess last year was the first time I did it, and again I'm gonna do it this year. Actually go to work and I call into all of my meetings using my model, because you know, if you work digitally, you might as well use a digital costume. So that always, you know, that everybody gets a big kick out of that, because of course I work with a bunch of normies who don't know anything about, like, you know, VTubing, facial tracking, you know, hand tracking shenanigans. So this is all just like mysterious magic to them, and so they, you know, everybody loves it. I love it. Gives me a good excuse to show off and all. Yeah. And I think we've got a couple new people to the team who were not around for last year, so that'll be a good time. Well, and you know, every year the model gets better as well, so you know, it's never the same thing twice for them. Okay. We're gonna need to get back to hammering these out. Boosphere. Mocosphere. Now we need colors. Let's go get some colors. Okay, so now... Alright, now I gotta decide if I want to do what I have been doing, which has been using hair color for the sphere colors. But I feel like that almost doesn't work in this case, because they're going to be the same for the spheres, with just different, with the blue and the pink as accessories. I almost feel like the spheres should be colored as well, but then they're almost kind of one note, actually. So yeah, I guess they do need to be... I do still need to be the hair color. I guess there's the... Oh, that's kind of convenient. I've got a flat hair color. I know. I don't, like, pull back from berating normies with my weird-ass information. I'm the same way, Mariella is. That's why it's like, it might be for Halloween, but they've still got to deal with my weird-ass hobby. And they're just gonna like it. Okay, so that's a very pale color. Damn, that's practically white. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna work. So close to white. What am I gonna do about that? Honestly, it might actually be closer if I put that in the color. Oh, wait, hold on, this might work. Brainwave. Now, we can. Now we're cooking with gas. Grab this. put that into the rim color. Why is it still so goddamn white? What is happening? Hello? Do I need to tone down the rim emission, like, way hard? What is happening? Taking a bite of your cactus. Poor cactus. Dude, yeah, like, freaking enjoy your hobbies. That's one thing that I've been thinking about, like, recently, because of how much, like, VTubing often gets labeled as cringe, right? Which is really, cringe is so incredibly subjective, and you just have to, like, deal with it. Like, you just have to get over the fact that some people consider stuff cringe. Because, like, for me, I think people who are, like, gym bros, I think gym bros are freaking cringe. People who are way too into sports, also cringe. So it's just, like, freaking enjoy the things that you like. Like the things you like and don't worry too much. But, like, you also don't have to, if things make you uncomfortable, which often I think gets translated to, like, oh, cringe, you also don't have to, like, punish yourself by doing things that you don't want to. I feel like that's something that often gets sort of mixed up in that idea where they're like, oh, you just embrace the cringe. And it's like, but if it makes you uncomfortable, don't worry about it. Like, I'm not a huge fan of, like, singing in front of people. I could try to push myself to do it maybe someday. Maybe. Who knows? But, like, don't kill yourself over it. Oh, yeah. Just love the things you love. Exactly. Like, I don't fault a gym bro for doing their gym bro thing. But I think it's cringe. And that's okay. Like, I'm a weird freaking tech personality on the internet. That's also cringe to people, and that's also okay. Nobody owns, like, what they get. Yeah, legless void creature on the internet. Somebody, for, you know, reasons absolutely beyond me, might call that cringe, but I mean, who would do that? That's stupid. Okay, why are these... Ah, shit. Hold on. We've made an error. Undo. We've made... Errors have been made. Hold on. I effed up real bad. I effed up. We're fixing it. Turtles are cool. I also... Big fan of Squirtle. That was the first gen starter that I liked. For sure. Okay. So now we need you to... We need this one. This one needs duplicated. I was working in the wrong folder there. That was almost bad. Sphere. Moco sphere. Okay. Let's work on the Fuosphere first. So this... Grab the blue, switch, grab the hair, hold the color. It's so close to white. It's so pale. Okay, now we want this color. This is the rim color. And then we apply apply this to this. It's just white. Why is it white? You know, you could be a McDonald's ice cream machine, but why would you want to? They never work. They're always broken. You know, Foam, like, I get that sort of impression from people a lot, which is always baffling to me, because a lot of people are like, Blender, the easy thing, and then I put it into Unity and it's all a mess. And I'm like, I'm not good with Blender. I like have the super most basic knowledge, but man, Unity I can work my way around. Unity I'm all about. But also, sir, why are you so damn bright? Can I get you to... Why is it not showing the blue? I'm so confused right now. Why? Why are you so white? Do I need to just, like, push it towards a more strong blue? Where's the blue? Where's the damn blue? I don't understand. Hello? What the heck? Okay, is it because it's going through both colors? If this goes back to being black, now it looks blue. Okay, so that's mainly the problem. Trying to place it on... Ooh! That's a neat trick. The thing that I'm not as... Like, I'm not as good at using Poyomi shader specifically. Like, going into the depths of the Poyomi shader is a skill that, like, real model makers have, and I do not have yet. I'm fumbling around. So, like, how can I get this? Oh, wait, mix base color? It's at 0. Oh, blend mode. Ah, that's what I need. Okay. Now we're in business. Hold on. I've got it. I'm on it. I'm freaking on it. We are so on it now. Blend mode, freaking replace. It has not done what I thought it would. Hello? Are you... I mean, I see hints of blue now. Like, ever so slight hints. Is it because the... Is it because my brightness is at 1.5? Can I turn that down to 1? Blend strength 0? Blend strength 1. You're supposed to be replacing. Why are you not replacing with the blue? Where's the blue? Why is it so hard? Why are you like this? I just want it to be the blue on top. Why is that so hard? It's so bizarre. Like, it's so faintly blue, but it should be replacing. What if I just push it a little stronger? Okay. I could just, you know, go a little harder on the blue. Okay, hold on. That works a little bit better. I'm very sorry. What is this? Is this the, like, the vanilla, crap, what are the... It's not a smoothie. It's not a milkshake. It's a Frosty. Vanilla Frosty and chocolate Frosty. Is that what we're working with here? If we go harder into the blue, we can get it to do the thing. Okay, okay. That's working a little better. Okay. I feel like we could increase the rim width a little bit on these. Darkness? Ooh, no, definitely not. Ooh, wait, hold on. Hold on. We're getting somewhere. It's a little bit lightning-y. It's very flashy. Hold on, let's see what this looks like in comparison to what we're trying to do for Moko's side. Your poor cat. Or your poor mattress, I guess. Yeah, well, you know, let's... Hold on, Fum. Like, let's not go there, all right? Chill out. It's not quite... it's a little bit like that, but it's not like that. Don't think about it too hard, okay? Let's see it in comparison to the pink. Well, all right. I'll take that compliment, I guess. So this would be that. This needs to be replaced. 3. Trim power 4. No, I had it all the way up to 6. And then this is 4. 2. Literally a piece of your horny ass. Just flopping in the wind. All right, hold on. I feel like we're in the right ballpark here. I know, not literally. Let me see here. How do I get the background of the rim texture to be darker? I want a second rim lighting, essentially. How would I do that? Can I do that? Because I would like it to just, like, darken towards the edge so that you can see the lines a little bit better, but it's kind of not working out that way. I mean, the alternative is to just leave it black. I mean, is an option. Certainly an option. I mean, we got that as an option. I mean, I think ultimately it's better to have the blue more visible. Although it kind of washes out again. Not just one. Although I imagine guinea pigs are probably similar to rats. Because rats, you shouldn't have only one rat also. Because the rats are very social, so they need a friend. Also, rats are excellent pets. Yeah, the problem, of course, with using the black in the background is that they're a little bit one note now. I mean, they do have a bit of black. I could use, instead of full black, I could use the collar color. What about that? It's a gray. What about collar color? Oh, Lord. It just looks washed out. Ah, what have I done? No. Oh, no. Hold on. Let's pull that down. Oh, boy. Nope. There's a reason why I use black for everything, clearly. Damn, it's a little bit hard to get sort of some of that stuff specifically into place. Honestly, the thing is, they are actually sort of, I mean, limited in contrast individually, right? Because they are actually fairly one note. They're just eye color. Although I think they're just inverted colors for the eyes. Damn it! It's ruined my plan! Because they just have the one primary color that they work with. Because they go together, thus that creates the contrast. You know, like Aki's got the two colors that we're working with. Scotland's animal is a unicorn. Yeah, no, the thing is I do like their palette, and the thing is the palette works extremely well together. But when I'm trying to not leave either one of them particularly boring, it's a little bit more difficult. You know what? We might be able to make this work. Let's get some of the other shapes involved, and maybe we'll see that it's not so bad. I'm gonna darken this blue a little bit, just so that it looks more correct to the eye. Okay. Let's just get to adding some shapes, so that we can actually get somewhere, shall we? So first and foremost, let's get them some ears. So I think I'm going to use the chevrons for the ears. I think that's what we're gonna do. Did they go? Yeah, no, they're gonna go in their separate little bits. Okay, create empty ears. Ears, not singular ear. You're gonna have two ears. Okay, let's drag chevron in there. Let's make that a little smaller to work with. Let's rotate you. Let's see, let's pull the ears up here. Let's pop this just a little bit over. Yeah, no worries, Famlick. Alright, so Uwa's ears are taller than they are wide. He's got the slightly pointier ears. Oh, cows have best friends and are stressed. My wife likes cows a lot. She thinks that they're just giant grass puppies, which is not entirely inaccurate, to be fair. Let's see. Do I want this connected or disconnected? I think I want this disconnected. I think I want this to be over. The cows are pretty adorable. Bats are also adorable, actually. Nice. Is that about right for the ears? They're a little bit more vertically pointed, actually. So that would mean this is... Oh, nope, not that. 60. 85. 95. Well, that is just barely touching. You know what? That's fine. Child. Here's copy that. Paste there. Okay, so now these are more squat. Oops. Didn't mean to make it so huge. They're a little more squat and more canted to the side. 15. Yeah, that should do it. Nope. One at a time. Is that far enough over? It's not. Let's go one more tick. Yeah, actually, that's about right. I kind of feel like they're a little bit smaller, though. Let's say 13, 18, 18. I'm sorry you've run out of fag. I do that too, though. Coming up with facts at random is really quite challenging, actually. Or at least I find it to be. Which is really not helpful when, you know, I'm up here supposed to be entertaining and... God damn, if it's not hard to just, like, come up with things at random to talk about. It's like... It's freaking hard. So hard, in fact, that I'm just bad at it. And I don't put very much effort in. I should. I'm just kind of bad at it. Good at talking about the thing at hand, though. Okay. All right, so we got ears now. Which we should... Let's see. Mustache guy. I don't know what mustache guy you're talking about, but it's... I will trust your judgment if you think it's inappropriate, because you know what? Sometimes that is true. Let's see here. Welcome back, public. Ah! I understand, Marinos. Yeah, let's leave those to the side for now. What am I looking for? Where am I? There we go. We need a new flat white. That's not a color. I don't know why I expect anything else. It's just, they're just freaking white. And then I guess we're gonna need the blue and the pink as pulses. Well, here's a pink pulse. Grab that. We put it there. We pull it down and being a little darker. Then we go here. We get annoyed because we can't just copy paste for some reason, and then we gotta go get the freaking RGB values because it hates us for some ungodly reason. Why is it so damn pale? It doesn't look that pale. Why is it so pale? Why? Why are you so pale? Is it really the color? Should I grab this one? Is this a better color? Maybe. Is it better? 250, 147. It's a little stronger. 189. Okay, well, that's a little more pink. Great, thank you. Thank you very much for being slightly brighter color. And we'll have this be Pulse Blue 3. So, of note, if you're probably not, but if you're wondering my numbering system for the pulse things, that's all of my, lightening, darkening colors going on around here. And I have those numbered 1 through 4 because it's a cycle. And so, 1 and 3 are exactly inverse. So 1 is bright, 3 is dark, and similarly with 2 and 4. But if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, you get a steady motion. That's the way the system works. That's why these are all numbered weirdly. So 2s are, where they are in the cycle of glow. That's the way that works. Let me grab your belt. Because it seems like the belt is the better color. Give me that. Alright, that's a little bit brighter. Good. Oh, wait. Hold on. We gotta darken that a little bit. This is 159, 188, 250. Okay, so we got a pale blue 3. Man, I really thought that their colors were more vibrant, but apparently not. I am just so I don't know, set in my full saturation mode. All of my colors are insanely bright, and it's so many of my model tricks rely on full vibrancy. I'm realizing I have cheated my way through so much color bullshit just by only having insanely bright colors. And now I'm trying to work with not bright colors. That's why freaking Aki, thank God Aki's using freaking bright bullshit. But Moo over here is my first one. Freaking pastel Moo. Boy, does she not fit into my color scheming. But here she is. We got there eventually. And then now Fuamoko doing the same shit to me. Oh. Wow. They have simply provided me with a color band that I have failed to use. I guess that's specifically the eye color band. Yeah, that's the eye color band on Fua. My voice for starting a podcast? I don't know what I would talk about on a podcast, regardless of whether you were referencing me or not. I don't know what the hell I'd talk about on a podcast. Well, so it's actually one of the reasons that I'm kind of pleased with my sort of burgeoning friendship with Moo. So Moo does a lot of like legitimate recording of ASMR stuff. Like she does prep and, you know, record stuff, does the full like real content creator thing. I'm like just goofing off, being a total dumbass over here, just like playing games. But I do find it as a potentially interesting avenue into sort of dabbling in some other creative spaces that, like, I don't really know how to sit down and start with, right? Like, how, you know, what do you record? What's a script you could do? Is there, like, what would you want to tackle, right? Like, I don't know. But if I can be like, hey, Moo, I would be interested in recording something with you. That seems fun. Then maybe she can do that. She can figure out all of the parts that I have no idea what I'm doing with, and then I just need to, like, record a script. And I don't know. Maybe it'd be fun. So I'm certainly interested in that as maybe a way to expand on my experiences sort of thing, but I certainly don't have the patience for a podcast. Mariniella's? Doesn't matter. I don't have it on this screen. I generally consider myself agender. I just do not give a shit what pronoun gets used, so you are pretty much golden. I do like ASMR, like, broadly speaking. I like a pretty narrow band of ASMR, because I don't actually love ASMR where people are actually, like, talking at me or talking to me, because it gives me sort of, like, personal space invasion vibes, which I don't necessarily, like, love. Like, I'm like, ooh, you're like, you're close to me. I'm, ooh, ah. But what I do really like is I like the nonverbal stuff. Like, that's totally cool with me. And I actually listen to a lot in Japanese because I like the idea of the personal touch of hearing a voice, but hearing an English voice is, like, a little bit too, like, in my business, if you will. But it's interesting because actually if you hear words that are in a different language, you actually process those words differently. You process things coming in from a language you don't understand differently, so that it's not processed as, like, speech in the same way. And so you can like, listen to that and just have a little bit of a different experience. So I actually find that sort of toes the line well enough that I can, like, hear a voice and enjoy listening to someone's voice while not getting sort of the creepy, not creepy, just like that sort of, like, shoulder scrunching feeling of somebody being, like, you know, whispering in your ear when you're like, okay, that's a little too close for me. And so it's kind of interesting. It's also a reason that I have a tendency to like focus on what's being said to me if I'm listening to like actually yeah, exactly, Marinellas. Like until you know how to speak it, it's just like it's just noise. It's also then a benefit because I tend to focus on what I'm listening to if I'm hearing words, even if I don't necessarily want to. So it can be very difficult to fall asleep while listening to like a podcast or something, because I'm like, I start focusing on the things that are being said. But if you listen to somebody speaking in another language, it can be really comfortable. Like you can, it's much easier to be like, to use something like that to fall asleep, which I also like. Because there was a little while where I would just be taking naps a lot, like almost every day, because I was just not sleeping all that well at night. And so like the afternoon after work, I might lay down and take a nap. Man, I'd pop on a nice ASMR from Japanese and super comfortable. Just put me right to sleep. It was good stuff. Okay. Now, what the hell am I doing? Pulse blue. I think you're getting a little bit too bright. Can we pull the emission strength down, perhaps, here? I don't want you to be so damn bright. Because well, the thing is it appears almost pure white here, but I imagine it will not once it actually goes into running, because emission gets displayed in Unity awkwardly, so that's fine. Oh, that sucks. Hearing the freaking crickets, that's a pain. That's true. That's true. I suppose which language you're listening to could really differentiate your experience. That's very fair. Gotta eat some water. All right, let's get back to these Fumoko bits. Okay, so they've got ears. Well, they don't... Yes, they've got ears. We've used white on the inside because they have white fluff on the inside, and then they have bordered with color. So we've got that. Then what can we add beyond that? Where is my layer with? Okay, so what can we work with? What other shapes would be valuable to... Why am I... What freaking... This guy. Okay, so... Boy, they really don't have all that much going on. So... Moko has headphones. We could potentially add that. I definitely want to add the, this guy, the little, I don't know, crystal hanging from both their necks. Let's see, I guess she's got a little wing-a-ling on the side. They've got... What? You know, we could use the claws. We could bring those in. We could do... Maybe we could frame the pair of them. We could do blue claws on the left side here, right? And then a pink claw on the right. Sort of mash that on the bottom side there. That might work. Might be something we can work with. Yeah, the thing is it's kind of difficult to pull these two into like my design language, simply because they're using a lot more subtlety and costume design to differentiate each other, which doesn't exactly come through in my design style. Damn, 6'4" is tall. I actually had a friend when I was younger who ended up being like freaking 6'7" or 6'8", though. Boy, he was tall. He was real freaking lanky for a long time, too. He's tall and skinny. His whole family, well, I say his whole family, but his mom was not tall, but he and his sister were both tall. His sister was freaking 6'3". Wow, you're 4'4", you're tiny. I like people of short stature, though. I don't know, I find that as like an endearing trait, so. Okay, so obviously we can do the neck. You know what, let's do the neck crystal real quick. Guy in the cabinets. Yeah, you know, hey, that's true. All right, let's pull in some more shapes. Let's just keep slapping stuff that we know we want. So let's get the create empty. We'll add the crystal. Crystal there too. Zero. Go down here. -1. And this one also -1. And then we need a new mesh, which I think we should be able to make good use of our octahedrons here. These will be the correct dealio for that. 10, 20. Pull this up to 25. Duplicate this at -25. Let's see here. Let's group these in the parent. One. Close. We're close. Very close. I guess just 0.1. Is that all right? The obvious convenient number. Yes, actually, I think that looks pretty freaking good. Fantastic. That's turned out quite nice. I don't know why I pasted that, because we're just gonna now copy this, paste that, wait, hold on, negative, there we go. That's a lot of sleep. Had you missed a lot from, like, the previous? Let's see here. Can I... Hold on. Do I want one more of these octahedrons? 0. Okay. Yep. 20. No, not 02, 20. 20 is too much. 15. 13. Z. Nope, it's not Z. I don't know if that's really working for me, actually. Can I put this back to right there? Wait, now we're talking. Hold up. That's the freaking right shape right there. We're killing it. Look at this thing. Look at this. That's the right freaking shape. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hi, Priestess. How's it going? All right, well, now I need to figure out what colors I should be working with here. Let's see. Well, I'm glad things are on the up and up. I hope that continues for you. We are here making some sort of minimalist fan model things for some hololive VTubers. This one is what we did earlier. That's behind my head. This one's for Aki Rosenthal, whom is this model somewhere. Where'd you go? There it is. Aki. That's pretty on target, if I do say so myself, and I most assuredly do. Can't see it actually because I'm not clicking into them, but it also has there. It's got sparkles and things to represent the hair. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Looks just like her. Well, it looks vaguely like her. But that's the point. Vaguely is the point. So now, yeah, her weird UFO rings. So now we're working on Fuamoko, the twins, which is proving a bit more challenging than I had anticipated. I blame their relatively pale colors and relatively simple designs in an individual sense. But paired, they are more complicated. I like some Girl Scout cookies. I don't like how expensive Girl Scout cookies have been becoming. But, so I definitely do have a favorite. And the thing is the favorites that I have are like super regionally dependent and are not everywhere. I like the lemonade Girl Scout cookies. And like, there are two kinds of lemon-based Girl Scout cookies. And the lemonades are the good ones. The other ones are like, so-so. Let me see if I can get a good image of them. Yeah, okay, so here, open new tab. No, not the link, the image, you bastards. Open image and new tab. Okay, so like these guys are the current lemon-based cookies? No. Absolute, well, they're fine, but no. Let's be excessive because we're on stream. No, they are shit. They are garbage. They are dumpster fodder. Nobody likes them. However, the right ones are these. These are the good ones. They're like a, you know, they're the typical sort of like buttery cookie, but they are dipped. They are like dipped on one side into a lemony frosting. Now, those are good. Those are the good ones. But they're super regionally dependent. Like, you can't get them everywhere for sure. They're so good. These are the ones where it's at. Man, I can sit down and just eat like a shit ton of those. Those are my favorite. Those are the best ones. So I do declare. What are we looking at? Cat 1 or Cat 2? What am I looking at? I kind of like Cat 1. I can't quite see. My immediate impression is that Cat 1 is better. I can't see too many differences, but Cat 1. I'm like, I was describing the best Girl Scout cookie. That's what I was doing. I had to go find the image of the specific Girl Scout cookie. That's what I was doing, Fumlick. I'm replacing Fuamoko with cookies. That's what we're doing. No more Fuamoko, only cookies. Okie doke. Let's see here. Let's get... So we want just like a blue... But we want a pink, just like a flat color. That's what we want. So let's grab this, because we're gonna try. Can we use that? Okay, hold on. This might work. I'm having ideas here, and it might work. Okay, so then we've got our pink. Pink. Grab this. Pink. Okay, so there's our blue. There's our pink. Why is the pink so much more vibrant? Good God. Good God. Why are you so pale? Fuamoko. Or, well, Fua specifically. Fuwawa, so pale. Hold on. Is this a different color? It is a different color. Hey, that's a little more rich. That's what we want. Okay. 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 Yes, that is why. This is why Moko is Genki and Fuwawa is chill, because all of her energy has gone into other assets. She just doesn't have the same. I really like Huskies, Mariniella's. I would never want to own a Husky, because I really like Huskies, and I like seeing Huskies. They're really, really funny to me. They're just so awesome to look at and to not own and deal with constantly. Like, I would not want to deal with a Husky just like hollering at all hours, just demanding whatever it is it's demanding. I love everything about Huskies except for like owning one. And so I don't want to own one, but I do love them very much. They're like way up there on dogs that I like. Okay, so I'm going to try to grab then a darker blue. Duplicate this. Darker blue. We're gonna try to emulate a little bit of what's going on. So then we'll plop this on the outside. You know what? Or I could actually, hold on. Hold on. I can do one better. We can emulate the color on the other side. Lighter blue. All right, look at that. Hey-o. Oh, yeah, Mancoons. I don't think I'll probably ever have a cat. I've got Doggo currently. I don't think we'll probably ever own a cat. My wife is allergic to cats, and so it would just be like, I know you can take allergy medicine kind of daily to deal with it and stuff, and like, it's not a big deal, but like, why suffer through that when you could just, you know, have a dog and not deal with it? However, as cats go, freaking Maine Coons are so awesome. Like, I would love to have a Maine Coon. If I were to have a cat, I would love to have a Maine Coon as the cat to have, because they're just, I don't know, there's something about them. They're so big, they're so fluffy. I mean, look at them. Look at them. How could you not, you know? Man, oh, raccoons, totally. Raccoons for sure. Raccoons have no right to be as freaking adorable as they are. Like, raccoons, I freaking love raccoons. And even if they were humanoid, I'd still go with raccoons. Cause like, have you seen them? They got the little fingies. They grab like stuff. They wash their food. Wait, am I thinking? That's a raccoon, right? Am I thinking of something else? Hold on, now I'm having a crisis. Oh no, it is raccoons. I'm not insane. For some reason, I suddenly was like, am I thinking of a different animal? No, raccoons. The previous song, unfortunately, I don't know what the previous song was playing because I have it on random. So I'm not sure what was immediately before this. You can write down a timestamp. I do have right down here is the music information. So if you write the timestamp down, once the VOD is published, you could go back and check. Priestess. So you can find out. It's here. The information will be available to you later. You don't have to lose it into the ether. Just write the timestamp down and you can check it later. I just didn't think to look over and see what the previous one was. I kind of like tune music out a lot of ways. It just kind of like washes through me while I'm focusing on something else. And so like I don't even know what I was listening to before this one. All right, so we want a dark pink. Darker pink. And we want a lighter pink. Alright, so whoops, I didn't mean to minimize that. Come back. Holy crap. Freaking Fuwawa ta-ta jump scare there. Okay, so we got the darker pink. Not very much darker. pink. Okay. Lighter pink. Thanks, Priestess. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I always appreciate it. All right, so then we get the lighter ones and the darker ones. All right, but what am I gonna do with the edges? I guess I could just overlay the pulse on it. Who would win, a scorpion, a fly, or a spider cricket? Probably a... Well, scorpion's really the only one that's armed. Yeah, you know? Or no, a scorpion fly? Is a scorpion fly a thing specifically? Scorpion fly? Spider cricket? I actually don't know much about them. I know about scorpions, and I do know about spider crickets. Vaguely. I don't know about scorpion flies. So these are pulse 1. That's 3. Ah, I see. Scorpion plus fly or spider plus cricket. I would say probably the scorpion. I feel like the scorpion combo fly is probably more capable of general combat over a combo spider cricket. It depends what kind of spider, honestly. I feel like scorpions broadly are a little bit more narrow in like what you can expect out of them, and then there's like spiders, which could be like a stupid daddy long legs or like a freaking camel spider, and those are very different and very different experiences. So if we're talking like a camel spider versus a scorpion, well, I'm gonna give a lot more credit to the camel spider. Also, if you don't like spiders and don't know what a camel spider is, do not look that up. They are alarming. Okay, so we got a pulse blue 3, pulse pink 2. How do I want to work with this? A scorpion fly versus a tank? I mean, are we talking a tank-sized scorpion? So, I mean, tanks are pretty sturdy. I'm really not sure what I want to do with this. Tank. I mean, I'm gonna give a lot more credit to the tank. I would be a lot more concerned about a tank-sized scorpion, quite frankly. Soon as a tank is the size of a scorpion, I'm like, you know what? I can deal with that. It's a bitty tank. It's like a Hot Wheels tank. I mean, dude, sick. I would love to have one. But I am not nearly so concerned as I am about a tank-sized scorpion. That is a problem. That is a problem that I do not want to deal with. Absolutely not. Okay. I need to get some more pulse stuff. I don't have an actual pulse 4 in here. What do you mean you would... Yes, scorpion-sized tank. Yes, we are in agreement. Yeah, you're probably right, Marion. It's probably pretty easy to not get yourself killed if attacked by one, but it's also, if you have one, probably real easy to lose your fingies. All right, hold on. Let me grab a M4. Paste. Nope, that does not work. Where'd you go? Pulse M4. Oh, Lord. What has happened? Where have you gone? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just disappeared for some reason. Oh, no, there it is. Right. I need more space to see. Here we go. Let's drag you in here. All right, there we go. Pulse 4. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna... how do I want to do this? Honestly, I would take Homer Simpson with the ray gun and a high IQ because, like, Homer Simpson is currently just stupid, but not vindictive. Rick, on the other hand... Wait, Rick is... No, Rick is the lunatic. Rick is a lunatic. I don't care what he's handling. I don't trust him. He's a bad time. I don't want him around. He's just a problem. All right. I don't know. Homer's not really, like, villainous, though. He's just stupid. With anger issues. I mean, the anger issues aren't ideal. That's fair. Donut Army. Steel. I mean, you know. Hold on. Why are you still pulse white? Pulse blue 2. Go over there. Blue 2, blue 3. Brown. Convert you to blue 1. 1, 2, 3. Duplicate. Blue 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 3. Okay, so now pink 1 is the one that I actually did. So 2. Get that color. 3. That color. 4. It's the same color. And we go back to 1. We can't pull this color as a copy paste. Very annoying. Alright, we're gonna just quickly take a screenshot of that. We're gonna pull up that screenshot because I need it. Pick 2 down here. That is 250, 147, 189. And this one, same. 250, 147, 189. And pink 4 that I definitely... oh, no, I did. Okay. 250, 147, 189. I mean, I guess who's got a worse attitude? A banana or an orange? That's the question. And I don't necessarily know the answer to that. That's the crux of the issue. Which one is likely to stab you? You gotta get into the mindset of a banana and an orange. Tank or tank? I mean, I guess I'll take the tank. Banana's got the worst attitude? Well, I guess I'll take the orange then. Let's see here. Gotta take another random ass screenshot with my numbers. Alright, emission color. 159 188 250. 188 250. Ooh boy. I mean, we know who's going to win out of a tank and 500. Well, 500,000 is a hell of a lot of protesters. I don't like that they're protesters. I don't really want to be putting up tanks against protesters under most circumstances. That's not the ideal circumstance, to be sure. Okay, so let's see. We got like 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope, I missed. Get out of here. I would say the 500k protesters against werewolves. Because, I mean, 500,000 people is a lot of people. Like, 12 werewolves might be supernaturally strong, but, I mean, there's no way they can actually manage to freaking keep up endurance for that long. There's no way. There's no way. 500,000? Like, maybe each one can kill, like, 1,000 people before being overwhelmed or exhausted, but 100? Like, that's only 12,000 to the 500,000. Like, they're still well short. Alright, that's pretty good. What do we got? That's 1, 2, yeah, okay. So let's... That's 4. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so then this will be... 1, 2. There we go. All right, so we can work with that for the necklaces. That's working out pretty good. I still feel like we're a little thin on thingins. Well, see, there's the thing about that, Marinellis, is like a bomber just doesn't have the bombs to handle it. There's the limitations on like ammunition come into play when you're working with giant ants. I mean, the giant ants probably aren't gonna like get at the bomber because, I mean, they're just ants with swords. I mean, I guess they could probably throw it pretty freaking hard though. I mean, they are ants with their gargantuan strength, but I mean, it'll be a draw in that case. What can I add? I need a little bit more, I feel like, to differentiate these two. I also don't have a particle system for them. Maybe the particle system can help clear out the sort of difference here. I don't feel like I have as clear a path to a particle system for these two, though. That's kind of the challenge. With Aki, there were like particle systems that really made sense to me. With these two, I'm not really sure what to do as a particle system. I want them all to have a particle system, though. That's the thing. I could just not give them one, but, like, particle systems are my thing, you know? That's the thing I do. Well, thanks for hanging out, Public. I hope you, sleep an appropriate amount. I don't know what that appropriate amount is for you right now. I know you mentioned you were working on, like, 20 hours of sleep, but I hope you get exactly the amount you want to not be tired afterwards. What's Harpumba versus a pineapple? Well, apparently it has, Fumlick. Have a good rest. I mean, to be fair, SpongeBob has a history of, like, dealing with nuclear weapons, considering, you know, his whole, you know, whatever bay he's in, previous, you know, nuclear bomb test site. So, you know, that's old hat for him. I could... Okay, hold on. I could move these further down. Hold on. Idea. Where is... Aki-bit, get out of the way. These guys. The crystals... Move those further down. Feel like a SpongeBob close-up. What does that even mean? Does SpongeBob have a different build like close-up than far away? I mean, he's a rectangle. SpongeBob doesn't change depending on the distance. He's always a rectangle. Okay, hold on. Maybe we can bring in the chain, actually. Gross. Freaking dirty mop. Dirty mop SpongeBob. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. All right. I got an idea. Yeah, the freakish SpongeBob close-ups. Craterous. Yeah. Dirty bean. What is there really? Are you referring to coffee? Well, that's fine. I don't like coffee, so you're in good company here. Hold on. Let me. I got an idea. Idea. Oh. I mean, hey, to be fair, coffee is dirty bean water. Dirty bean water? That's coffee, baby. There's no getting away from that. This is kind of now turning into a mess. Hold on, we're gonna make the collars. I got it. I figured it out. I got there. Collar. That's what we're gonna do. 2. Nope, that's far too small. Actually, 20. Whoop. Ah, shit. Wait, that's gonna be harder than I thought. Oh, crapola. Wait. I have a thing for that, actually. I literally have a ring. I made this just for this. Haha! Perfect. Collar. 60. 5. Whip. I don't know why you're invisible from the back, but we'll see what we can do about that. I did say a collar. Fumoko has collars. It's the way it is. Yeah, that's something that cats really like to do, is walk all over your shit while you're using it. I don't know why they do that, but they sure do like to. They do be that way. Let me see here. Give me that guy. They do be cats. Damn it. Problem is I don't have any... That's right. We are breaking the real breaking news here. Cats. They do be cats. They do all kinds of shit. The problem is with this ring is that it's extremely flat. I mean, it's probably fine. I don't really want to go too much more detailed. Why are you... Okay, that's fine. It's about right. It'll have to do, I think. I'm not as pleased with the way this one is shaping up in comparison to the Aki one, but we make do. Okay, so now we need chain color. I'm not sure how well this is gonna work. We'll have to figure out some way to do it. Hey, nobody loses in that fight. I have a pit bull, and they are lovable. They used to be called nanny dogs, because they'd take care of kids. If they are kindly trained pit bulls, they will lick the shit out of those toddlers. Maybe one will accidentally be killed with love, but that's what will happen to those toddlers. Also, I hate children. So, I will yeet those 500k toddlers off a cliff. Myself. I will get rid of them. They cannot be tolerated. Hello? Where's this chest? Oh, it's enormous. Oh, good God. All right, it's a problem. Hold on. That's not going to be useful there. Let's make a parent for this. Create empty parent. Drag this bad boy down. Call it set. Chevron in here. Boop. They will definitely eyeball your sandwich. They will like just sit there and eyeball that sandwich forever. The whole time. No mercy. Okay, let's see. 5. Oh. 8. 4. 6. Front. I mean, I 100% agree. From like, I have a bully breed. He's a mutt. Who knows what the hell he is exactly? But it's really frustrating to see the way quote unquote pit bulls are treated, considering like it's pretty much unequivocally a training issue. Oftentimes an intentional training issue to turn them into bad dogs. And then it's like you see all of these places that don't know what a pit bull is. Because one of the interesting things about the statistics and like why it's so messed up is that the pit bulls are one of the most mistakenly identified breeds of dogs. So like they've done like studies where people will like go to vets and like see how they've identified a dog, and then they will later then get like the genetics of what the dog actually is. And like people will identify all kinds of dogs as pit bulls, and like they're not, like 0% bully breed. They'll be like Labradors, and they're just like, oh yeah, it's a pit bull. And so a lot of times what happens, like one, there is an issue that because of the sort of reputation, people who do want to train a bad dog get a pit bull because there is the reputation that they can become bad dogs. But I mean, any dog can become a bad dog, and they just do that. They were bred for dog fights. It's freaking tragic. It is, however, one of the reasons that they are such good people dogs is because they were bred for dog fighting. One of the things that they did breed into them is an extreme resistance to be aggressive to people, because they wanted to be able to go in and get the dog after or during a dog fight and get them out. And so they are actually so resistant to attacking people, but they were trained to attack dogs. Like that's something about pit bulls. Like they are extra resistant to attacking people. Like that's a thing. But so there is an issue where people get pit bulls to train them badly because that's the reputation. But there's also additionally an issue where a lot of times they'll see a dog bite happen and it will be misreported as a pit bull because people don't usually know what your dog is. Like, if you did not get a purebred bullshit dog, you just have like a mutt dog, and like mutt dogs are mutt dogs. They're just dogs. And then very commonly, every kind of mutt dog that is approximately a pit bull size, if they end up biting somebody, will just get misidentified as a pit bull, increasing the numbers because people assume that dog bites are happening by pit bulls. So it's like, it's this self-fulfilling prophecy of bullshit. Also, yes, dog fights are awful. Exactly, Fumlick. They're just like, oh, looks like a pit bull. And they're like, based on what, you dumbass? Like, it's got a square-ish head? Well, surprise, there's actually a lot of dogs that have a square-ish head. Like, Labradors actually kind of have a boxy head, bro. It's very frustrating. Whoa, now. We'll just do this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I need zoom. Hello? You're killing me here. Okay, hold on. 4. -4. Yeah, they're just usually wrong about pit bulls. Yeah, it's sad. I love dogs. Dogs are freaking great. And most of them are just good doggos. Very, very little issue. Dogs do equal happiness. All right, here we go. We've got ourselves, let me see, collar. And then I need another one, chain. Did I copy this? It's a light gray. There. We can emulate a chain. That's pretty good, if it wasn't behind my head. Ta-da! There we go. Sorry. I have misplaced my stuff that I'm working on. I got engrossed and I forgot to look at, like, you know, the content. My bad. But here. See? That's not too bad. We've got a little bit of a chain. That kind of adds a little bit more to it. Yeah, actually, I do. I like that. We got Fuamoko. Well, Fuwawa and Mokoko. We just get a chain for... collar set. Let me delete this collar here. Copy the collar set. Duplicate. Move the collar set to Mokoko. Delete the position here. Where the hell did you end up? Why are you down there? What the devil? Hello? Get down here. There we go. That's is where it's supposed to go. Is there any... Again, jump scare again. Is there any notable difference between their collars that I can see that I would help distinguish them, aside from... No, the other layer. This one. I mean, they've got the studs on them. I guess I could add the studs. It's become a whole damn thing at this point. Jesus. I just keep going. There's always something else I could freaking add to try to give these character. All right, we are going to go back to... It's blue? Yeah, that's the blue. We got to add the 1, 2... Nope, that's 2 again. 3... 4... And then pink... we'll start at 3. 3... 4... 1 and a 2. Never ended up with a particle system, though. Alright, let's go get at least 2. I'm not gonna go crazy, but I'm gonna grab 2 of the tetrahedrons to add to the collar set. It's huge. Be less huge, please. I don't know what that says. Is that a type of dog that is specific to an Asian country with that character set that I am incapable of reading? Stop disappearing. I'm trying to... I can't see. Damn it. No, that's not correct. There we go.
Meanwhile, I was wasting time thinking things were fine, but you had other plans. Behind your weak disguise, all the worthless lies, it was wrong, and now I know. Don't think that
Nope.
I won't try. This is not goodbye.
Okay, okay. Blue. +1. We need +4. Can't freaking see. There we go. Here. Excellent. Thank you for actually putting those where I wanted them. Pink. This is what? Pulse pink 3, so I need pulse pink 2. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to call that Fuamoko done. I don't have a particle system, which is somewhat distressing. But I'll have to come up with something better later, I guess. I just can't think of something. I mean, at least they got a little more going down here. They got the collars, they got the chains, they got the crystals. We got Aki, we got Fuamoko. I think I'm only getting through 2. These always take me way longer than I expect they will. Also, I've been way distracted chatting, so that did happen. We can't say that was not a bit of the issue, but that's, you know, that's the name of the game when you're streaming. That's just the way it goes. But no, I think I like that. I mean, the reality is that, you know, as I've been saying, Fuamoko's not as complicated as many other designs because they go together. So, like, between the two of these, they're like sufficiently complicated. Well, and honestly, they ended up more complicated just because I didn't put a freaking particle system on them, and I couldn't help myself to keep like poking about to try to get it to be something. But I'm pretty happy about that. I think that's pretty good. All right. So, I don't think I've got enough time to try another. I've already been streaming for 3.5 hours. This has actually been a lot of fun, though. I appreciate you, well, both, and all those who stopped in previously for helping keep me company. The conversation has been fun. You have certainly carried your weight as chat to help keep conversation moving, which I appreciate greatly. Because otherwise I just get talking about the task. Rick or Rick? What? What are you talking about? If you pick one wall, the other attacks Rick or Rick? I don't know what that means. So I'm trying to decide. I'll probably call stream here, but I'm trying to decide who the next fan-bit I will make is going to be. Probably Fauna, which protects you. Who? Rick or Rick? Those are both the same thing. I don't understand. I don't follow. I have not actually really watched Rick and Morty. I assume you're speaking of Rick from Rick and Morty. It wasn't really my cup of tea. So I am only vaguely familiar with Rick and Morty based on the just significant degree that it entered like general, like, you know, cultural space, right? Like it's just out there in pop culture. Like it's out there. I don't know enough to identify any one Rick from another one. They're all just some melange of goofy personality. Alrighty though. That was a good time. I definitely am gonna have to come back and do some more of these, I think, because this has actually been fun. And at some point I'll work through, you know, some major hololive people that I like, and then I'll move into doing some you know, non-hololive folks and some indies and stuff. But that's gonna be it for tonight. My dog is starting to look very sad and need attention and need to go outside and things. So I'm gonna go take care of that. But thanks very much for hanging out, Marinielas. Thanks for sticking with it to the end. I hope you and everybody has a good Halloween, a good rest of the weekend, and a good upcoming week. I'll be back probably Tuesday. I guess Tuesday is Halloween. I won't be back on Tuesday. Won't be streaming on Halloween. There are going to be people around, but they'll be noisy and it'll be a problem. So probably Wednesday then. Wednesday I'll probably be back. I still have to figure out what game to play, but we'll get there. I'll figure it out. Anyway, for now, thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you next time. Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.